last time on Inhuman, it was an interesting journey to say. While Raine was doing the last final touches on Cora's new weapon, Cedric was by and commented on Raine's improvement on their forge. But in the corner of Raine's eye was something something flew across. Not one, but two moths landed on top of Cedric's therapy office. The two goes over to investigate and met two moths named Rosemary and Kilo. They introduced each other. Apparently, Rosemary followed Kilo all the way over from a place called Cirrus. It was interesting. Apparently, it's a long way from there, from current spawn. um, Raine and Cedric showed them around, mostly just around spawn, like the shops, the cave, and even the research facility, which has been scoped up and destroyed. um, it was felt a little weird having to see two new mobs after almost a year of it just being Cedric and Raine. Um, Raine was not Raine. Rosemary is sweet, like almost definitely sweet in Raine's eyes. It was very off-putting. But with Kielo, it was interesting. Felt almost like a sense of familiarity. Almost. Um, Raine commented, not Raine, Kielo commented that Raine kind of looks like someone they met before, but Raine didn't know who Kielo was to begin with. After Kyle just showing them the area, Raine and Cedric offered to help build a little house near Respawn. And with that, we're gonna jump into there are no trigger warnings that I know of. This is very much a impromptu kind of day. But with that, I think we're all set. And and with that, I will see you all in a bit. Bye. Alright, I have some wood. This was the spot that I recommended to kill Rosemary. Um, Luckily it's already been hollowed out. Let me see. Kitchen. This area. Basement. Okay. That. Let's see. Okay. Um, it's an interesting state. Okay. It's near the trees. I think that should be fine. Yeah, I think it should be fine for them to stay over here, maybe. I don't know what kind of wood they'd be interested in, but or if any, or they would want to do like interior design. I don't know. Hmm. Trying to think. I'm not really sure though if that might be necessary. Maybe. Hmm. Yeah. Maybe just. Oh, maybe just the. Maybe just a pond. Maybe just a pond. Hold on. I don't have stone on me, do I? I don't think I do. That's enough. If they want a waterfall, then they'll make a waterfall. I trust their ability. Shoot. Okay, sweet. Could have sworn it was dirt beforehand. Unless there isn't any, I'm just silly. Oh, there it is. Just a single grass. A single grass. A single grass. Let's go. Uh. Waiting for that to go down. Listen, I still may be cautious, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't have an area to stay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. That's like a little pond there. I don't know if there's a window. What's the problem? Um. Oh wait, shoot! I don't even know. I actually really want to like sleep in that cave. Oh, I'll probably ask him later, maybe. As they're still searching around the area, probably. Probably. For now. Still have tea and rosemary. Mm. Still food. Yippee. Okay, go ahead and check a couple things. Maybe there's one I can get from Xeno, maybe. Maybe. Uh, close. Hey,
Uh, hey.
you're out your hat.
Yeah, there was an incident, I guess you could say.
Oh, There was.
Long story short, I've met Doyle now.
How did that go?
Well, Doyle himself was fine. Nix pulled out an axe. I... where is all of my stuff? Sorry.
You're okay. You're okay.
It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Okay, I think it's been.
Spin.
And I misplaced my keys, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm trying to not be, I guess, afraid of this area. Seeing as I thought that it was safe. That I was promised that it was safe.
You were promised? By who?
Cedric, and you were there.
I never made a promise.
But you didn't disagree when Cedric had promised. Would you guys lie to me?
I wouldn't lie to you.
But why did you let Cedric tell me that it was safe then? That in itself is still a lie. Even if it was unintentional.
Do you not know what Doyle did? Or even what Bo did?
Well, I know about the explosions at the lab. They told me. I don't agree with it.
Do you know what they
But
did
what
to my
was the
house?
reason? No, I didn't know about that. I don't agree with the explosions. But I don't understand why there was a need to pull a weapon while I was there.
They have to destroy people's properties. People's personal belongings. I know about the graffiti, but graffiti and destruction of people's homes is completely different things.
I wasn't involved with it. Why was I made a part of the problem?
From an outsider's point of view, you've joined their side.
How? As far as anyone else is aware, all I did was get excited. I didn't join anything at that point. I was just scared. Is that not something that I am allowed to do?
You're allowed to be scared, but not towards the people, but not fall into the people that destroy people's homes.
They didn't yell at me. What was I supposed to do? They were the only ones who didn't yell.
And you didn't think to message me on comms or anything? You know I would have been there
panicked.
in a heartbeat.
I didn't know who would be there, considering Zeno had yelled, and Core had yelled. Well, Core didn't necessarily yell, but Core was upset and angry, and Nyx was obviously angry. I just panicked and ran, because it's all I seem to be good at. No one followed me. No one made sure that I was okay other than Bo. No one had physically come to try to check up on me, tried to look for me other than Bo. I got messages from Core and Zeno saying that they were sorry and I shouldn't have been dragged in. But they didn't go look. How am I supposed to trust people when they've just proved that I can't trust them?
When you showed me, when you even told me the first time around that technically have skulk in my hair. And in fact, I told you about it, and I know what you have. You have the same thing in our hair. I did not push you away. But I did
Not
tell you
pushed.
to be careful. Did I not?
I was careful. I just didn't think I would get yelled at. Not like that. I expected disappointment. I didn't expect that kind of anger.
Have you not noticed the interactions every time with Bo? As of like, you've seen me with Bo. I think roughly a week ago. How we interacted.
I didn't want to push into that. That's none of my business. All I saw is that both of you were upset, and I didn't want to have had to see it.
I'm still here for you.
And how can I be sure?
I guess you can't.
That's what I thought. Guess my parents were right to a degree. Can't trust anybody.
I don't. I don't want us to tear apart. That's the last thing I want to happen. I feel like I already losing a couple people. Maybe even more.
I just. I shouldn't have trusted. I guess.
Can you say it again? I did not hear you.
I shouldn't have trusted. I guess.
More like you shouldn't trust so easily.
It was the first time in my life that I remembered that someone hadn't looked at me with disdain or horror and just seemed like they cared. I couldn't help it. I've been longing for some sort of belonging since I was a kid. I thought I finally might have found it. Guess I was wrong, wasn't I?
I I don't know how to respond to that.
No one ever knows how to respond. It's why I've stayed by myself for so long. I just finally thought that people weren't going to lie to me, that I might have actually been safe.
I said I never said those words.
You were still there.
Just because
Disagree.
just because I didn't say anything does not mean I agree or disagree. That is something I know about myself. Just because I don't say anything, that does not mean any words.
But how was I supposed to know that?
You could have asked me directly, and you wouldn't have that misunderstanding. I just hope that no matter what happens, that I words are hard for me right now. I, I just hope that where you belong, you just don't end up gone.
And how would I end up gone?
I don't know. It's have you heard Ikea at all?
What do you...
Nothing. I'm pretty sure they'll probably explain it to you eventually, since you trust them more.
I mean... Doyle said something about Ikea, but I've not heard anything else other than that I might be given an actual purpose. Do I believe that right now? No, not really. But
A gift.
a gift?
Apparently,
What, you mean like... What do you mean?
Bo's been preaching about I'm refusing this gift. I don't even know what it is. But I keep refusing it, and because I don't want to deal with it. I've seen how Bo has changed. I know it's giving him this purpose, but it's not. I am not liking what I see.
At least he seems happy with it. Is that not the important thing?
But
Is
at
his
what
happiness?
cost? But at what cost?
He seems fine to me.
He took out his own eye.
And that was his decision. Nobody forced him to do that.
What kind of purpose to have where you be willing to harm yourself for a divine being? I would say.
I don't know. That's also technically none of my business. He's doing what makes him feel happy. And if going to the extreme like that is what works, then okay. As long as he's okay afterwards. That's what I care about.
When you don't question the why, it becomes too late.
He did that before I met him. It is not for me to ask, to question.
You're better than me, I guess.
How so?
You longing for a place to belong. But for me, I'm still so content, so confident that I'm still gonna end up alone by the end of everything.
You're fine with that?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Maybe because I expect so little, not much from people. I don't trust people easily.
But you still have people that you do trust, do you not?
Not at first. I It took me a long while to even trust Nyx at times.
At least you have people that you fully trust now.
Do I?
You just said that you had trusted Nyx. Do you not?
Or do I have complete trust? No, I never do.
At least you partially trust people. I don't know if I trust anybody right now. Not even you, and I'm sorry. Not anymore.
And I'm content with that.
But why are you content with it? Does it not hurt?
No, it does not. It does not hurt me. I always expect the worst. Maybe you should too sometimes.
It's not something I want to do anymore. I've done it for most of my life. Is that so hard to ask for?
For me, yes. Because no matter how close people can get, somehow, sometime, they get burned. Even my own sister.
You have a sister?
Had a sister.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll move on eventually. You should probably get going.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
Oh. Let's just continue on this. Just oh. It'll pass. Let me see. I don't have those torches that kill. I don't have any more torches that kill. Okay, great. I thought I would have put them around the area instead with the torches. Don't understand how people can trust so easily. Or even fully. Let me see. There's a guy here. There isn't. But there's actually no. But it makes so many. Gosh darn it. What was up here? There might need to be some glowstone. I don't even know this pathway, hold on. Oh, there's so many cows here. Why are there so many cows? I may just let her off. 07. Come on. I'm God. I knew it's I mean, is this so wrong for me to aim? I'll replace the new later. Fine, it's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. I think should be fine. Where did that come from? Hello? Conquer my guy. Wait. I understand trying to belong. At least the perception of wanting to belong. But at what cost? If they're gonna be. That's the part I can't understand. Why is there a zombie on the roof? Hello? Okay. Whoever did, I didn't perceive that. Anyways. I don't have glowstone on me, do I? I don't think I do. I'll probably grab some from the house then later. I don't know what they want to do with the interior. I'll let them figure it out later. This seems pretty solid. I might want, like, probably... Basement 4. What is it for? I don't know what this is for. Fine. I'm gonna just remove the signs, because I don't even know how I want the layout to be. That room. Basement. I'll just keep that sign there, because that just says basement. What? I don't know why I should be like totally concerned of that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm concerned. Oh, hello.
Yellow.
Hi. Oh, good heavens. Why am I giving wrong cod? Why is there so many? Hello? Why is there so many? Why do you have so many actually? Wait. The heck?
I have about 3,000 in my bag.
What do you have 3,000? Oh my god.
I'm cooking.
I see. Oh my god.
My gift to you.
Why?
Mortals need their vitamins and omegas and shit like that.
Uh,
They're in fish.
How do you eat fish like that? What the heck? Oh. Gotta have fish like the next 3 years, maybe even more. There's so many. I'm so... Did you just like fish like a week or something?
I have my ways.
Oh, okay. It's so disgusting.
This is not even the worst I could do.
Another chipper pie incident. That's my neighbor. That is my neighbor. There is still more. Oh my god, spare me.
That's all.
That's all.
Never mind.
That's it. Oh,
Give me a
okay.
second.
You know you could just like
That's all.
okay. It's so much. And then there is the fact that hold on. Like 2,000. Hello. You just have them on you.
Huh?
You just have them on you or something. I'm so concerned how you got that many.
Don't worry about it. I have my ways. No little Azamon ways
Uh,
for fish.
okay. What you been up to today, I guess? Aside from getting fish, apparently.
That's pretty much it, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
And making a lot of tomato sauce.
For what reason?
Fish too.
Fish stew. Wait, what? What do you need for fish stew?
Onion, tomato sauce, and fish makes fish stew.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm so concerned.
No, me. Just enjoy your fish. Sharing the love.
Okay. Oh, how is the Leora?
She's been out a lot to gather ingredients to look into potential cures for skull infection.
Mm.
Apparently, or not apparently, course made her a snow globe.
I I know.
A snow globe.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
It's like a big circle bubble with a little tree inside.
Oh.
Actual snow globes, you like have snow in them,
Mhm.
and you shake them extremely hard, and that's how snow happens in the overworld.
Oh. Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I'm not a god. Never mind. Don't actually take that for gospel.
Okay, I'll take it with a grain of salt. Well,
Yeah.
I'll take it with a grain of salt. Hmm.
What are you making here?
Just a little hovel. I really don't know what I'm doing. For some new people that actually showed up a couple days ago.
Okay.
Mhm. They said they were from
Or
Sirius?
okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay. Um, yeah.
Sounds familiar, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even know, like, my brain is trying to do it now. It's a bit muddled now. Yeah.
Could use some corners, I think.
Yeah. Where?
Good question. I'm a builder. I'm not a builder. I'm a destroyer. These hands were made for fighting, not building.
Okay. I'll kind of like just like the little cave in type of it. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, this part actually a little bit more this side. Can I have that magic mirror? Oh. But yeah. Uh. Wait. I'm just trying to think on mostly exterior because I don't know if they even want to even like in the cave. I don't know. I bee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this bee up into the sky.
Uh, uh, oh, okay.
I don't think they can fly that high, so I want them to know what it feels like.
Oh, I'm making sure I don't hit this bee or else I'm smited. I've talked to Atlas today.
What is that again?
I've talked to Atlas today.
Who is that?
A fox. Aside from like another fox aside from Core.
Okay, that one.
And elaborated what happened apparently a couple days ago.
Oh yeah, Doyle showed up with bow. He looks a lot different than the last time I saw Doyle. Very tall.
Yeah.
I've only seen him like twice.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I haven't seen him all
I need
around.
to speak louder.
If you want to, it's fine. It's fine.
You are muted, by the way. Just FYI.
Oh, I'm a goober. My bad. But it's fine. I'm just a goober. Yeah, I know he's tall. Last time I saw him, like really tall.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened? I got Alice's point of view apparently.
Um, Core and Xeno were showing me the damage that had been done. And we got to the tree, and we were talking about it, and those two showed up. We were talking to Atlas about it, I think.
Okay.
It's been a couple days. My bad. And as we were talking, Doyle and both showed up, and Atlas ran to them. So Xeno went after him to. Does Atlas go by he him? That's a good question. Does Atlas not have a character channel?
Okay, chat. I'm so sorry. My brother said rolled up on me. You were saying it.
Does Atlas go by he him
Yes.
or he they?
You can see that.
Okay. Sorry, I tried to check the character channel and I saw that there were none.
You're so good. You're so good.
Xeno ran after him and to, try and stop him from hopefully getting hurt. Or hopefully not getting not getting hurt. To not to not hurt.
Hive, yeah. I would go by Hive.
And when we tried to warn, or more so when Xeno tried to warn him, he said that they were of kin.
Oh.
Then Xeno confronted Doyle on destroying everything. And pretty much just said that we deserved it for graffiti, which, I don't know. I didn't do no graffiti, and neither did Xeno. Or Core. So I don't really know why they deserved anything. Kept saying dog shit. Honestly. I don't know. At some point it came over quite a bit threatening. So I asked, if I had to pursue. I did not have to pursue. Even though I really wanted to. They destroyed everything. Everything. I think a little bit of pursuing should be okay. I don't know. I know that Atlas ran away at some point, and Bo went after. I think that's about it. If there's more, I do not remember right now.
You're so good. Okay. Alice talks about talked to me about that I've apparently broken a promise that I never made. That, yeah, just a promise I never made. That he perceived it as a promise, but it was not a promise.
What was the perceived promise?
That he would be safe because of the skulk. I never made that promise. He thought I agreed because I didn't disagree with what Cedric said. But I didn't agree either.
I think that they've made their bed. And now it's time for them to lie in it. If they want to be part of this cult, if they don't want to take a stance against it, not taking a stance is just as bad as being the offenders, I guess.
I just don't want him to get hurt. I never want him to get hurt.
I understand that. But he has all the warning signs. And still chooses to be with these people.
Speak of
They're
belonging.
still
He speaks of belonging. Bo and Doyle speak of belonging.
I find belonging a hard topic. I sometimes feel like I don't belong around here. But I don't belong with the rest of the Asmon either. I think part of belonging is making your own belonging. That doesn't mean following a evil god that wants to destroy life as we know it. Belonging is a coward's excuse for actions that you partake in.
I just hope that he's content with this belonging, but knows the consequences. I hope he remains alive after all this. Because I don't even know what Ikea wants, or what is there to gain.
Yeah. I understand that. It's not feeling like you belong is really lonely. Trust me, I know. But isolating yourself into a group that is known to terrorize the local community is a whole different thing to unpack.
I even mentioned the destruction of my own house. That didn't.
Let me guess. It was a I don't agree with it, but
Mm-hmm.
if you don't agree with it, you have to like stand up for that and stand up for that belief.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah, just a lot of thinking.
Hmm.
Really, what I say next, do not mention this to anyone else.
Okay.
Ika has spoken to me while I was trying to like section off the scope that's around my house. Trying to
What
sway me.
what did they say? What did they promise you?
I don't know if a promise was made or if it was. I was not fully paying attention. But we're just also speaking of belonging, that I'm refusing their will. I don't know, you do like I'm pulling on for 2 seconds. When we stay on will.
Mhm.
This is fine. Yeah. It's just refusing their will. Not embracing the quote unquote gift I received from them. But what really bothered me in a way was the fact that they were, I guess, in my eyes, twisting the tale of that Bo and Doyle were similarly innocent, because Bo has been also been trying to get me to be on their side.
Well, I'm for starters glad that you are not. If that gives any consolation. And Ikea can suck it. As so can Doyle and Bo.
Oh my god.
If they keep bothering you, you can always reach out through Sending Stone.
I can handle
Please not feel
myself.
afraid.
I can handle myself just fine.
Yeah, but like 2 and a god against 1 is kind of unfair. Just don't feel afraid to reach out.
No promises. Oh,
It's more than I have a big axe that at least looks threatening. I don't have to hurt anyone, but it might help them back off.
Maybe I haven't seen Doyle like recent, so
I only saw the guy once in the cave where he said absolutely no word to me.
oh okay.
And then the second time was the other day when we ran into each other at the tree. So like I don't know.
I don't know. But
I keep I keep just every single time I see this motherfucker, he just changes form.
Oh my gosh, there's evolution. Goddamn. Wait, I'll keep that in mind though.
I'm trying my best to help as much as I can, even if I'm not a scientist. I am not a scientist. I don't know anything about portals or cures or anything like that.
Well, safe to say, neither am I, technically. Technically. I'm just an engineer. And apparently a blacksmith too. Technically now. It was weird.
I'm made to fight and hit hard.
No, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that another day.
Alright.
Thanks for the chat.
No problem. If you... Hold on.
Hmm?
Sorry. I got a notification on my phone.
You're so good.
If you need anything else, you can always sending stone. Alright. Bye.
Bye. Where's my books? Did I leave it in here? God damn it. I wish I could make another one. I'd be so sad if I didn't need to make another one. Yeah, I think I dropped it somewhere. Man, I dropped it somewhere. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, I'll just use this guy. I should have used this guy. Hello, it's a burp. Ugh. Pretty sure I somehow just lost my to-do list. And oh, we have I have other bucks I can use. What it would cost? Take a quick nap. I think I'm gonna take a quick nap. Let's start again.